If you want to consistently improve in CS2, you don't need more hours. You need better habits. I'm 21 Kiyotaka, I'm 16 years old and I have 3000 elo. Or at least I had before the season 8. I have almost 13,000 hours in this game. I've tested out a lot of things in CS. Therefore in this video I'll show you simple no BS tips that will be helpful for both level 1 and level 10 faceit, in order to have crushing everyone in the lobby aim, and have a constant improvement every single day. I'll show you not just a list of modes that you have to grind without touching rest 24/7, but the mindset that will make you all the work and let you grow fast, intuitive and effective. We're going to talk about warm-up and practice, why it's important to do it separately, how to train and build a proper routine, proper mouse grip, what are the best game modes to train on, and overall mentality behind it, so you won't spend months of grinding and training without seeing any progress. Because I said it's not a BS guide, let's not waste time. Before you're about to play, remember one thing, warm-up and practice are not the same thing. Warm-up wakes your hands up, while practice fixes your weak sides. You have to pay attention for both, but do not misunderstand the concept. Before the game, it's good to have a quick warm-up, 10, 15 or maybe 30 minutes. In my experience, 15 minutes is absolutely enough. Even pros before playing on LANs are warming up 15 minutes max. And there is a reason for that, which I'll talk about later. If you don't have much hours, then you can also remember some grenade lineups while waiting in queue for the game. Why is it important and why can't you practice your aim for hours and feel more confident? Well, imagine a situation. You're practicing aim for 5 hours, you feel really confident, ready to queue up. Then suddenly, the game isn't really going that good. You can't hit the shots you are training, enemies are outplaying you. And now it's really hard to gain your confidence back, because it seems like past 5 hours you are training for nothing, and you wasted your time. It happens to everyone, so no worries guys. What are the reasons for that? First of all, the physical aspect of your body. When you're training game for many hours, you can get muscle fatigue, and it's harder to hit even easy shots, just because your hands are already tired. Second of all, your focus. When you're practicing something, you're focusing on one particular thing, when in fact the real game is a bunch of different things that you have to keep in mind. Not only aiming good, but also moving and making right decisions. Third is your mentality. You're making your weak aspects better. If you couldn't do flicks, now you can. If you couldn't do proper crouch peek, now you can. But you're training in perfect conditions, but you don't have to think about getting outplayed, or that you have to shift or stay silent, or vice versa, rushing and checking every corner, because there is tick and bomb on the side. It's really easy to destroy such type of confidence, even after you trained for many hours. Just after one gunfight you didn't hit proper shot. So what is the best way to do it all? Just try to do it all separately. If you're training, then don't forget about getting a little break from the game. Half an hour or an hour is enough in my opinion. Think about it like riding a bike. If you want to ride the bike, that I'm not sure you're gonna do a warm-up before that. You just sit and ride. So how to train and build a proper routine? Just experiment. Do not be lazy. Watching videos on YouTube? Good. Deathmatch? Good. Just hopping on the game without any practice. Zyvo does it, so in theory also good. The truth is in fighting what's better for you. There are thousands of people who have different playstyle, and you have to find yours too. If making 2000 frags on aimbots gives you feeling of improvement, and you're winning more gunfights, sure, why not? Also an important thing, that in my opinion has been overcomplicated by many people, is your mouse grip. Just grip it as you like. Glove, finger grip, palm. Brother, just do whatever fits you the most. You can have a small table in your room and not be able to lay your whole hand on the table. Therefore, a so-called down grip could be better for you, or vice versa. But if you want to be 100% sure about your grip and whether it suits you perfectly, then I can give you a simple tip on how to test it. Try to do a training session on any mode that you like. Just try to hit shots with your hand in a completely uncomfortable position for you. For example, try a position where your hand is tilted all the way to the left or right side of your mousepad. See if you can still hit properly. And train your ability to win the gunfights when your hand is in an uncomfortable position. Also, this can give you a better understanding of your sensitivity. What are the best modes to practice aim? We can do an iceberg comparison and go from the easiest to hardest and most effective if done right. First one, aimbots. It's been hated by many players, since you're shooting in standing still bots. Rob said that it's not useful to grind only aimbots because it's an unrealistic gameplay.
Essentially moving your mouse like this. This is not realistic gameplay.
But in my opinion, it's good to try, because for me, I like to do flicks on aimbots, and also focus on my counter strays while flicking. If you're a beginner, then it's an absolutely must-have in my opinion. Second bunch of modes. Maps for improving particular aspects of your game. Spray control, peeking, flicking, pre-fire maps. These maps are focused on one particular aspect that you're likely to use in a gunfight. Those are good to understand what are your weaknesses are, so you can pay more attention to it and improve them in a quick way. Also I want to mention my favorite mode from this category. balloons on refrag.gg. It's not sponsored, just in case. This mod is similar to the aim labs, which is also good to train on, and also absolutely free. Now I guess you're asking,
why would I need a refrag with paid subscription when you can install aim labs for free and do the same thing?
well, just because it's important to be in the CS. See your crosshair, see how surroundings move when you aim, because it's important to feel not only where your crosshair, where it can go after. Like on this clip. I absolutely love this clip. It shows perfectly what I'm talking about, because I was able to understand where I was, what I've been surrounded by, and win the clutch. Also, it's fun to track your results on the balloons. I've had earlier a separate note where I was writing how much balloons I could hit, what was my accuracies, and so on. And after weeks I could see whether I was seeing progress or not. Writing results of your trainings gives you an ability to look clearly whether you are progressing or not. Next up, something a bit more exotic in my opinion, overlooked. 1v1 servers or arenas. Oh boy. I've been grinding those like crazy. I had so much fun climbing to Arena 1. Well, everyone called me a cheater because at the time I didn't even have a prime. I love this mod and it's mostly overlooked by people. But it's so good. It contains so many aspects that you use in actual fight. Peeking, crouch, peeking, jiggling while waiting for the opponent, flicking, and overall improvements of your reaction. You cannot play it too much, because it could also give you that false thinking of being good, since you're playing in the exact same circumstances most of the time and can get used to it. But it certainly is a fun mode that also can help you to improve and have a funny conversation with people. And the last one, the king of the practice modes. Deathmatch. Deathmatch is on the very bottom of an iceberg, since it gives you space to practice everything what we were talking about earlier, and is the most similar to the actual gunfight. Well, you are playing on the maps from the actual map pool, but be careful, because there is a little catch. You have to play on Deathmatch properly. Not many people talks about it, but on Deathmatch you are playing in a completely different game. Angles doesn't matter too much. You can expect your enemy at certain timings after you get used to it, and you run and gun without thinking. Peeking with your right shoulder to expose less of your body doesn't matter that much. The same with peeking hugging the wall. On Deathmatch, you must likely peek hugging the corner because enemies are spawning everywhere. While in the game you have to choose peeking far from the wall to be exposed less for the enemy. And also it is important to not stay on one spot and kill everyone is up, because in order to improve, you have to move and do different things. The best thing you can do is change the maps that you're playing on, so you would improve understanding of crosshair placement on every map. Choose maps that you absolutely hate, because it's just better. On the maps that you hate, you rather don't know how to shoot from every angle. That's why you pay attention more on how to work with your crosshair placement. Counter-Strike is an overall ability to be better everywhere. In my opinion, it's way more effective compared to when you play only mirrors deathmatch for hundreds of hours and you can hit shots even blindfolded. So how to train properly? The mentality behind grinding deathmatch or any other mode is just do different things. Try out different guns, try to do flick shots while moving or standing still, train how you can shoot while jiggling from side to side. Imagine like you're in the game and how you would shoot in the gunfight when you don't expect enemy. Because you do not train to be good on deathmatch or to be good at hitting bots. You have to be able to sit, queue up and hit exactly same shots that you were hitting while practicing. Think about it as if you would have a monthly break from CS. You can sit, do a quick 15-minute warm-up and be able to do the same thing. It's all about being flexible and show off your skill when you need to do it, and not when you want to do it. That's it guys, remember that all the tips are useless unless you're having fun by doing what you love. Like and subscribe, and let me know if you want more videos like this, for example about movement, utilities, game sense. Comment if you agree with my tips or not, or if you have some even better life hacks that help you to improve, so that other people in the comments can see it. Stay strong!